What's up, you hotshot fiends, you hotshot heathens? Finally getting back on the road. It is like August 18th or 19th, and I've been off the road since July 5th. So it's been over a month because I've been dealing with a whole bunch of truck issues and some personal stuff I had to do. As you can see, you guys haven't seen this truck before. I've been talking a lot of shit about the GMC with Duramax and the Allison 10-speed, and so I decided to get rid of the GMC, trade it in for a Chevrolet, which still has the Duramax and the Allison 10-speed, but hey, it was a good deal, and we couldn't pass it up. So I guess we're gonna run with it, and hey, it's all covered under warranty. So say hello to this Chevrolet Sierra 3500 dually. And we picked it up yesterday, and it's running non-CDL, hitting the road today. So it's time to go. So this is one pickup. Well, it's one load. It is a pickup in Reno, Nevada, a drop off in Whittier, which is outside of LA, California. They're reloading me there, and then I'm hauling back to Reno, Nevada, which is pretty good for me because I live here. So not a bad load at all. And I'm hauling, it looks like, some air conditioning units. So it's supposed to be 10,000 pounds and 40 feet. Let's hope we're not overweight because this is a non-CDL setup. And I figured, since I had a little bit of confusion when we went into it, that I'd go over my setup and how the CDL versus non-CDL works. I think it's a good learning opportunity. So you are 14,000 pounds, okay? And then you see, this is important here right now too, the gooseneck trailer rating is 31,000 pounds. So it can't handle more than 31,000 pounds on the gooseneck. And then that's basically what you're looking at for the truck. So you take this number and you add it to the GCWR on the trailer, which is also 14,000 pounds. So I used to run this trailer, I don't know if you can see, it's probably so faded, but it's sitting right there. I used to run this trailer with the single wheel GMC that we had, and that only had a rating of 11.5. So between that truck and that trailer, I could only get like 25,000 pounds. Now it's pretty close to 26, but the advantage of using this dually is that you can get right at 26,000 pounds. Also, the advantage of a dually is you're not worried about as much about going overweight on your drive axle, because the drive axle has a rating of 12,000 pounds versus my single wheel only had a rating on the drive axle of 7,000 pounds. So there's quite a bit difference there, because if you put a heavy load right here on the front of the trailer and then you overweight your drive axle, then you are out of service. On that sticker as well, you go here, GVWR rear 10,500. That is good, because if you got a heavy ass load that you don't want to sit all the way back in your trailer because you want to save space in case you get another partial, you put it right here. You're not as worried about overweighting that axle because DOT can't put you out of service for that. So CDL versus non-CDL, are there advantages, disadvantages? I know you can make just as much money doing non-CDL as CDL. However, you got to have reliable accounts, and honestly, having light loads is better on the truck. You aren't wearing so much on the tires, you aren't wearing so much on the transmission. There are a lot of advantages to doing non-CDL, plus it's easier to find drivers. Insurance doesn't really change at all, but there are advantages. So we have one non-CDL rig and we have one CDL rig, which is a 5500 with a trailer that can hold 25,000 pounds. So that's got a total rating of almost 45,000 pounds. This one is 26,000 pounds because this trailer can only hold 14,000 pounds, so there's no reason to go crazy with it, right? And then we save money on registration. We don't have to worry about fuel tax for this truck, as well as the fact that now I can put a driver in here who has a CDL and train them to eventually get their CDL, hopefully, and move into a different truck, or just stay in this truck, and they'll make just as much money, because we can do that. We can probably make just as much money with this truck. $2 a mile is doable. Above that is more difficult. The advantage of being able to carry more weight is you can make more money per mile. For example, this load is 10,000 pounds. If it's a smidge over 10,000 pounds, I'm probably overweight on the trailer. My other driver is hauling the 5,500 up to Washington right now with a decent load. It's only like 12,000 pounds. But then he's picking up a load there going to Pennsylvania, and that load is 23,000 pounds on the trailer. But he can haul that no problem because he's got a 5,500. So I'll send you guys, I'll try to include some pictures of that in here. Anyways, it looks like they are strapping some stuff up. And we're gonna throw it on the trailer, and I'll show you guys in a little bit. All right, we're all loaded. It's a decent load. I think 10,000 pounds is probably accurate, but I don't know, we're gonna be close. Good thing is, since you have a pickup truck and you're going in California, you don't have to go into any scales. At least that's what those signs say. Actually, I want to know from you guys, because I've heard it, like I've heard if you got a pickup truck, you don't have to go in scales, especially in California. I don't know, is that right? Is it not? The signs say no pickups, but you know, also technically it's a commercial vehicle. I don't know, you tell me. Good morning. It is currently 5:30 and I am at this Walgreens. It's been here since I got here 9:30 last night, and I slept in the parking lot because it said on the Raycon that there is a crane appointment at 6 a.m. So I didn't want to miss that, so I just slept in the parking lot. And it's 5:30 and there's no one here. So, I mean, hopefully I didn't rush my ass or nothing. But anyways, I woke up about 5 minutes ago, brushed my teeth. I would love some coffee, but there's nothing really close enough for me to walk to and be back in time. So I guess it's gonna have to wait till after I get loaded and unloaded, which is alright. I'll get it when I hit the road. As far as the bed setup, normally I like to take the passenger seat out, but literally jumped in this truck and hit the road the next day, so I didn't have time to build a bed. So all the seats are still in here. I did have one bed frame that I had built prior to work with the seats in there, so I just threw that in there. So I do have a mattress and a pad. It's not enough space to fit in there completely stretched out, so I slept with on my back with my feet at a 90-degree angle with my feet sitting on the floor. But if you do scoot these seats forward, you get a little bit more space. It wasn't horrible, actually. I expected it to be worse. My initial bed frame that you've probably seen in previous videos, that's raised up where it's at center console level, that one's probably just as bad. The only problem is that there's if I were to scoot the seats forward, there's nowhere to set my feet on the floor. So, but I think the best solution is you take the passenger seat out and you put a bed frame right there, because then you get all that space. And then if you take the back seat out, you get tons of room, plenty of room to fully stretch out, even if you're probably 6 foot. So yeah, anyways, there's the building, waiting on someone to show up. Get these air conditioners off my trailer, put the old air conditioners back on, strap them down and go. So update, the cranes have arrived. They're unloading, reloading the trailer. I'm wondering if I can, the AC units coming off this building are smaller than the ones going on. So I'm wondering if I can get them to stack. And then maybe I have another car down there that I could haul back. That'd be cool. I don't know, we'll see. But anyways, it's pretty epic. Check this out. I don't know what's happening over there. I didn't do it. First load of air conditioners tied on there, and then I picked up a friend of a friend's broken down car in California that's headed back home. So these are supposed to be 6,000 pounds in total. This one I thought was a CX3, so I thought it only weighed 3,000 pounds, but it is actually a CX5, so it weighs like 3,500 pounds. But if everything weighs what it's supposed to weigh, that should put me at 95 on the trailer, which would put me right at 26,000. I'm not pulling it into any scales, so I hope that I don't figure out. But in total, from Reno to LA back to Reno, you got a total of 900 miles. The first load, which is a down and back from Reno to LA drop pickup from LA to Reno, is $1,800, and then this car adds another $700, so it's a total for $2,500, $2.77 a mile, I believe is what it comes out to. Double check me on that, which is pretty sweet for 2 days. I got a little extra dropping time, but it's pretty much only 2 days. So $2,500 in 2 days, quick, short, easy trip. I'm leaving the Hello Mazda in Santa Clarita now, and I should be home probably about 10 hours, hopefully less than that, but probably about 10 hours. So that puts me at, it's 1400 now. So that puts me at midnight getting home. And then I'll probably drop the car in the morning, and I can't drop the air conditioners till Monday. But that's fine, that's easy. And then we'll be going out and getting the next one. Let's go, baby, let's go. I don't take cars often, usually only when it's favors, but this is the third one we've taken this week because we've got these new straps from MyteeProducts. They're a ratchet strap with an oval at the end. These work great for hauling and tying down cars. You just loop the strap through the O-ring, loop it over the tire, run it into the winch, and winch it down, and that's what it looks like. Got like 8 of these on each rig. Well, 10, just in case 2 break, but just in case we haul cars, like I said, we don't always do it. This is the 4th, 5th, I guess we've done like 6 of them so far. But anyways, yeah, so check out those Mytee straps. I'll have the link in the description below. Those things are fucking awesome, man. All right, just finished fueling up, and I got about 8 minutes left of my 30-minute break, and then I am like 6 to 7 hours away from my delivery, and I'm trying to drop off the car tonight. So I'm gonna try to, well, I gotta stop. I'll probably have to stop once for fuel. I'm gonna try to just pull straight through. Other than that one stop, we're gonna be hauling and balling. Let's go. All right. It is 12:10 Saturday morning. I just dropped that car off 30 minutes ago. Parking the trailer at home. These guys, these bad boys, getting delivered Monday. So gonna take a couple days off. Not really, because I gotta go work on the other trailer, but home for the weekend. Catch you guys later.